Ever wonder how an antique clock turns the energy inside a coiled spring into the steady tick that seems to govern our lives? SaltWire knew who to ask.
Hi, my name is David Beckner, and I'm a watch and clock maker in Bridgetown, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Well, this is a Paganal mantle clock. They were around since 1904 to about the 1940s. It's a Canadian version of the American clocks. I took the dial off because the dial's in bad shape and I have to repair it. So you can also adjust it fast and slow with this bob. See, it's like a nut and a bolt on the bottom, and you regulate that fast and slow. So that's what I'm doing right now, is to see if I can get it to keep time. You have two main springs. One is to keep the pendulum going. The other is like a motor to keep the striking going. The time side decides when it's going to strike. So you can see it's going to lift. That's a half hour. It only gives one bong. And then, as I demonstrated before, it goes into warning right now, and it's ready to release as I put it to the minute hand at the top of the hour, and it strikes. It has a little fan on it. It's just wind resistance. It slows it down so it has a nice speed to it.
In his shop beside his home in Bridgetown, Beckner has evolved his trade into an art, creating motorcycle timepieces out of old watch parts.
So, and this is all 1920s inspiration, because it's 1920s pocket watches, and they were with kind of leather and mesh and chrome, and it's a lot harder than watchmaking, I can tell you, because in watches I know where all those parts go for a watch, but when you're an artist, you can twist them, cut them, burn them, paint them. You can do anything you want with them, and it's a creative process. It's like using muscles that you've never used before. Try a different sport, and you're sore. And it was sort of like, I hate to say, inside my head was getting sore from trying to be creative, which I had never done before. I've never been trained as an artist. Also, with these, I was trying to make them accurate. You know, trying to make them like a real motorcycle. But there's also the push-pull between making them into art or making them accurate. Because most people who are looking at them, if they're accurate, they think, well, that's just a motorcycle. And then people say, well, what's it made of? And they look inside, and then they realize it's actually made of watch parts.
This is Aaron Beswick reporting for the SaltWire Network.